So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special for us choosing words today. How to deal with what? With a jealous what? A jealous family. I have said a lot of video about jealous people because jealousy is a ruthless and a weakness symbol that show how lazy people out there look like. When someone is jealous of you, it simply means that they are indirectly or directly telling you that they are not up to your standard. And there is a ways to handle them. That is what I'm here to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So if you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe and do it and follow us. You know what I'm saying? So one of the ways to handle this, how one of the ways to deal with this what jealous family is that you move in silent. You got what I'm saying? You move in silent. Don't tell them about what you are doing. Don't no longer share things about you to them. Just move in silent. Win in silent. So one of the greatest way is just to move in silent, because the more silent you are, the more less they know about you're doing. So the only way you should be able to deal with this jealous family, because they are the people whom you eat with, you grow up with, you do many things with. But the moment they realize that there are things that you are now doing contrary to what they have been expecting you to do, you got to understand that they will end up envying you. So the only one way now, I listed, that you used to quench that their bad attitudes is when you move in silent. And another ways to do or to deal with this jealous family is that you eat in a distance. Some people will say, "Oh, how do you eat nor drink with a long wood stick?" You eat with a long stick while you are eating with them. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say, how can we eat with a long stick? So one of the example how you will eat with a long stick is that you reduced your information and your communication with them. Reducing it does not mean you should like hate them or not talk to them or not having some conversation with them, or maybe they have family meeting, you should not go there because of the fact that they are hating you. No, what you should do is that you reduce how you associate. The close you are, you reduce it, you distance yourself, you start to eat with them in a long way. Meaning that when people venture their that kind of people, because jealous people are people who cannot get enough of you. They will always try to eat from you, steal from you, but yet never be satisfied. You get what I'm saying? So you do good for them in a distance. Yes, they ask for something, do it in a distance. Don't be that kind of person that we do what? That will carry them along. Everything, you just be there 24 hours. Spend time. No, you distance yourself. This means in which they won't be able to get enough information that they will use against you. They won't be able to know more thing about you, because the more distance you are to people, the lesser they get information and the more they respect you. Because when people don't know much about you, they have nothing much to talk about you. And another thing that you use to handle or deal with this jealous family is that you play the role of supportive, not the role of what of carrying. Many of us today are thinking that we are the one that will carry all our family members along with us, even when we know that we have not yet in a stable way, which is very nice because we believe that we should help them so that they can end up become like us. But there are some people today that no matter how you help them, no matter what you do, they will end up not being appreciative. They'll end up not being satisfied. They'll end up not being content. So in order for you to deal with these categories of people, play the role of supporting, not the role of being, not the role of making them to become a burden to you, not the role of trying to make them as a liability. Because there are some family members today who will see you as a what, how would I say, who will see you as a tree where they plot either money one thing to another. They will just see you as a tree. So anytime they will come and plug, they will come and plug. They will, even if they plug everything, they will still end up questioning your doing. And they will never support you nor assist you in order for you to bring out more fruit. No, they will, because they are jealous of whom you are becoming. So in order for them to destroy that who made them become jealous, they will end up trying to lead you to that point where you will become the carrier. It's just like what one of my friends tell me, one of my family member tell me, that was last 2 years. So we are making a conversation. He said, can't you know that if one person is based in where I am, that person is supposed to carry all the whole family? I look at him, I said, okay, that is your own opinion. But how many people up there, how many of our family, you yourself can boldly say that have eat your 10 euro or 5 euro or 1 euro? Because most of these people who are jealous of the fact that you are doing well, they are the kind of people that will never help others. Because let's just be real within ourselves. All of us know that people who need help from you the most are those who don't help others. Let's just be realistic. Those people who always need help, who always ask you for help, who always want you to help, who always want you to assist, are those who do not even care to help others. I don't know if many of us have these categories of people in your family up there. People who are always in need, they love to steal from others, they love to collect, they love to take, but they will never help. Not you that is helping them, I'm talking about. You will never see them help the rest of others. You know what I'm saying? These are categories of people that you should place where they belong. Just support them. If you have like 100 euro, just give them. You can give them 10 euro without you considering anything. Because even if you decide to give them that 100 euro, they will still question you for giving them all. Even if you decide to divide it and give them, they will still question you why you don't give them. So you play the role of supportive, not the role of making them to end up seeing you as a tree that they plug money from, or they plug resources from, or they plug help from, or they plug what support them from. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that you will use to deal with these people is that you should be mindful and be careful of your boundaries. Yes, because a man without a boundary is something, a man or woman that without a boundary is difficult. Because if you are married today, you have family, if you don't put boundary to your family, to your brother or sister's relative, you got to understand that they can even talk to either your wife, your man, your woman, your man. They can even talk to them the way they feel like, because you refuse to place boundaries to them. So one way to deal with these jealous people is that you placed a mighty boundary, that when they know that they themselves understand that this is where they ought to reach, that if peradventure they are across it, you may cut them off without looking back, without hesitating. You will cut them off without explanation. Because trust me, if you don't put boundary in your marriage to your brother, to your sister, you got to understand that many of them will see your wife or your husband as as an evil. They will see maybe your husband do used to give them money, do everything for them, carry them, and the moment he is now married, he have his own family that is taken care of, and because of that, he decide to reduce hand the way he do used to help them when he or she is single. You got to understand that if the man or the woman don't put boundary to his or her family, you got to understand that they'll start to do what? See